gotta be honest, guys, I was not expecting this to come as fast as it did, but you guys have a way of doing things for me. What is up, YouTube? I am NintendoMan64, and I am bringing you our 2,500 subscriber mini bonanza. Woo! Yeah, one of those things. And we are back playing our old family favorite, Mario Party 3. Obviously, as I've done with the last couple of Q&A sessions, I'm going to be trimming down. I'm going to be trimming down what we have. So, like, I'm going to be cutting my gameplay off, and then I'll just jump in as somebody somewhere down the line. So, pause. Let's knock me down. And now I can get in, because this is one of the few times where the majority of my questions aren't from Anonymous. I've actually gotten a lot of feedback from you guys, a lot of comments, questions. I don't know if they're concerns, because I haven't fully read most of them. I have them all prepared for me. So, I'd like to see how far we get into, how deep we can get into this, and how many good, solid questions I can answer for you guys. Alright, without further ado, let's get started. First question is from GreatBuy789. He would like to know, if the Nintendo Switch were to start supporting GameCube titles on the Virtual Console, which games would you like to see and why? Now that's a toughie, because a lot of the GameCube games have gotten HD remakes. I know the Wind Waker has, I know Metroid Prime has. Or they've gotten like remakes or stuff like that. They've gotten the HD remakes, or they've gotten just remakes on other systems. So it's a little challenging to guarantee which games would be on there. I think when it comes to like Mario Party games, I guess that's where I would start, because you look at what was on the N64's Virtual Console. You had Super Smash Brothers, you had Mario Party 2, you had like Yoshi Story, you had a couple other things like that. And when it comes down to it, you have to really think about getting like a variety of types of games. I would still put Wind Waker in there, because I don't think they're gonna make the remake for the Switch. I think it's just for the Wii U. I could be entirely wrong though. Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker is an easy choice. Star Fox Assault is another very easy choice. Metroid Prime, another easy choice. Mario Party 4, of all the Mario Party games, and there would probably be my preferred choice of Mario Party game. Because I think that's the only one that doesn't have any like special online capabilities or something like that, and you'd probably need that in order to do things. Melee is a given. Super Mario Sunshine is a given. Mainly though, I would focus on the games that haven't gotten like the HD reboots. But like specifically like Super Mario Sunshine and like Pokemon Coliseum or something like that. Because again, like a lot of them, like every game I can think of for the GameCube that I have has either gotten a sequel that's on a better system, is on the Virtual Console for a better system, or just doesn't really have a lot of love. Like Tales of Symphonia got the HD remake. I would still definitely love seeing that as a Virtual Console title, especially if they could put Xenoblade as a Virtual Console title. They could probably put Tales of Symphonia, and Tales of Symphonia requires 2 discs, man. I don't know. But yeah, generally like Super Mario Sunshine, Mario Party 4, Pokemon Coliseum or Pokemon XD, Wind Waker, Mario Kart Double Dash, stuff like that. Question number 2 is from Mark Leota, and he would like to know, if you were attending a video game convention, which one would you choose to go to? Until I have a better set of income, like I have like, you know, until I have better income and have more money coming in, I'd probably have to keep more closer to where I am, which is mostly on the Eastern Seaboard. I think the furthest I would go is probably MagFest in Virginia. But if I had to pick one where I definitely want to go to, after I ended up having to cancel the last time I was supposed to go, was PAX East in Boston. I would definitely love going there. I've heard it's so much fun. I know the Runaway guys go every year. I'd love to meet them in person. Oh, by the way, my condolences to Nintendo Capri Sun for losing his mother. I feel very bad for him. It's disappointing when you lose someone you care about, especially a mother. And it wasn't that long ago when he lost his dad, too. That's also the sad part. But yeah, if I had to pick any two, it would probably be MagFest or PAX East. I mean, I could probably go to Con Bravo, but I would keep it to those two specifically. Question number 3 is from Anonymous. I know you don't have any serious interest in making money off of your YouTube videos, but have you ever considered creating a Patreon account? I have considered it. The problem with that is I notice all these people that have their Patreon accounts have like special benefits to offer people. Like insider looks at earlier videos, stuff like that, or like behind the scenes stuff, personal chats, all that. Like I haven't really like looked into it too much, but I'm not sure I have the capacity to be able to do any of that extra stuff, and I'd feel bad asking you guys for money and then not being able to deliver on it, save for just these normal videos. I mean, I'd probably be able to do, like, more requests that way. Like, if someone says, can you do an opening of this, or can you do a let's play of this, or something like that, but I'm not really sure. Like, I don't want to guarantee myself doing something unless I have a surefire way of giving a good answer to you guys. And wow, Yoshi set early on. Good for him. Question number 5 is from Jazz, and she would like to know, what is your favorite series that you've made on the channel? You know, it was a lot easier back in the day when I could just say Mario Party 3 because of all the chaos that happened in that Let's Play. From half the files of Creepy Cavern corrupting, from Waluigi winning that one game, like, that one game guy and getting 999 coins, to winning that duel map where I was down to like my last 2 heart points, and then I got my heart points restored. It used to be easy, but now I've sort of grown attached to some of the other projects I've been working on. Like Star Fox I've grown more attached to. And after all that's transpired with Super Mario 64 DS, I still love that series that I've done. Kingdom Hearts obviously is a given, but honestly, it's one of those things you have to ask me on like a daily basis. And as of this day, I'm sort of feeling Conker's Bad Fur Day a lot more than I am Mario Party 3 or Kingdom Hearts. I don't want to say a project I'm currently working on like Mario Party 4 or Kingdom Hearts 2, but when it comes down to it, if I had to say it right now, I'd probably say Conker's Bad Fur Day, because that game was a freaking riot. It's especially good when you play a blind game and it exceeds your expectations of chaos. So that's sort of where I would be at that point. The next question, I think I said that one was the 5th and one was the 4th, but the 3rd question was the Patreon account. The 4th one was Jazz's question. So the 5th one is where I'm up now. Sorry, I keep misplacing where I am. One second, just let me drink for a second. What a waste of a friggin' phone, Yoshi. Okay, question number 5 is from Mark Leota again. He would like to know, would you ever consider coming to Canada? Well, I've been to Canada. Several times, actually. Not to your part of Canada, but to where I have my family. Fun fact about my family, we are Native American. So, we actually have land on a Native American reservation just outside of Montreal. In fact, from the local church that's there, if you go over that local church, you can actually see the St. Lawrence River is literally like right behind the church. It's like crazy. I've been to Montreal quite a few times. I didn't get to go to an Expos game when they were still there, unfortunately. But yes, I do have family up there. My grandfather owns property up there, even though he lives here in the States, and my uncle actually lives there. I have not been there since... I haven't been there in 7 years, unfortunately. The last time I went was... I broke my leg in 10th grade, and my mom was going away for something, and my dad was going away for something, and... my dad had to go away, my mom was going away for the weekend, so it was like, they still didn't really trust a 10th grader on his own, and also compounding that fact was the fact that I was crippled and I couldn't do anything. So, since my mom was going on a romantic weekend getaway, it sort of fell onto my dad to take me wherever he was going, so he's like, alright, we're going to Canada, you want to go to Canada? And I'm like, yeah, sure. It was a pain because I couldn't walk, but I had a pretty decent time. We had a pretty good breakfast. The only thing that stunk was
I'm the best.
actually it wasn't really something that stunk. It was actually a good thing. That day, I remember specifically the coming home from Canada than I do the other thing because we had an ESPN feed for the baseball game, and it was the Mets playing the Phillies. And then I got to my grandparents' house, my mom's parents' house, because I was going to be staying there and then hopping on the bus to go to school the next day. And when I did, I put on the game and I was falling asleep to it, and that's when the news broke that Osama bin Laden had been killed. And I'm like, wow, you've been hearing so much about this guy for the last 10 years. You thought they'd never get him, but sure enough, they did. And no, I do not welcome conspiracy theorists saying he was a CIA operative. Blah, blah, blah. Just let me enjoy that one moment of my life, thank you very much. Okay, next question is from Anonymous, and they would like to know, will you Let's Play Kingdom Hearts 3 when it comes out this fall, or will you wait until you know the game a little better? Not that I want to Let's Play it when it just comes out, or that I just want to know the game a little better. When the game comes out, there are thousands of Let's Players on YouTube. A lot of those Let's Players have more subs than I do, and have more resources than I do. So as a result, they'll be playing the game, and then, for example, you'll have Sly Fox playing the game. Team 4-Star will probably be playing the game. One of the other big guns, like Mark Plyer's probably going to play the game. And a bunch of the other little Let's Players, other bigger Let's Players than I, will probably be doing it. And it's just sort of, I don't want to oversaturate the market and then have my videos only get like 10 or 12 views while someone else's gets like 46,000 or 3 million, I don't know. It's gonna be a big project, and personally for me, I want to have something special planned for Kingdom Hearts 3 when it comes out, because that is a game I have been waiting for a very long time. And I would rather know every in and out about that game than if something else were to happen. Question number 7 is from Blue Hedgehog Man, 17 to be specific, and he would like to know, what is your reaction to the Super Smash Bros. For Switch, and are you planning to get it for yourself? Well, obviously, I'm a big Smash fan, so of course I would love to. I currently don't own a Switch, and I have to make a little bit of room to add one into my repertoire, because currently in my apartment now I have every other video game system I have. SNES, N64, PS2, PS3, PS4, Wii U, GameCube. Man, I got all the systems I've ever owned except for the Xbox, which I sold to help pay for my car insurance. But anyway, I will definitely get it, and it's gonna be a fancier reskin of the one for the Wii U. And since the Wii U one is one of the most acclaimed games of recent times, it wouldn't surprise me. The one thing I want to expect in that game is I want it to be a little different. Like maybe a mixture of Brawl and Wii U, because Wii U's gameplay is fine. I just think the game was like lacking in terms of like the other stuff. Like you guys know, since I Let's Played it, I love Subspace Emissary. I would love for them to do another story mode. I doubt they will, but still. But yeah, I'm definitely considering getting it, and I really don't think that there's going to be much of an issue when it comes to that. Next question is from no, it's from Mark Leota, sorry. I almost skipped that one. What are your opinions on the upcoming Pokemon games for the Switch? I don't really know what to think about them, honestly. Half of me loves the gameplay aspect of it because it looks phenomenal. Like, the graphics and everything looks so good. The only problem I have is I liked in the old days when you actually leveled up Pokemon fighting them in the wild. Like, you didn't have to just do the Pokemon Go thing and just, let's lob a Pokeball. I know you'll probably be able to train your Pokemon up against trainers, but when I think of a mainstream Pokemon game, I think of being able to do both. So, it comes down to really personal preference. I might get them, but I'm not as big on them as I was previously. I'm more leaning towards getting the next gen of Pokemon games, like maybe the remakes of Sinnoh or the actual Gen 8 when it comes out, because I don't know about these, honestly. If this is what it's going to be, I'm a little disappointed in Nintendo. It's not even, since Game Freak's not even involved in it, so it's kind of weird like that. But I don't know. Next one is from Anonymous. I have 11 questions in total, I believe. So, I only have 3 questions left, so wow, I'm actually cruising through this very early on. But one of them looks like it's going to be a long one, so hopefully I'll be able to make it a little farther. Question number 9 is from Anonymous, and they would like to know, will you ever play the sequel to Nicktoons Unite, Battle for Volcano Island? Not until Panda does it with me, because him and I... Okay, this is... I think I've told the story before, but I'll tell it again anyway, for those that didn't hear it. Panda and I... we used to have, like... We used to come over to my place to sleep over all the time when we were kids. And... I got a bunch of games from Blockbuster. This is how long ago it was. My mom took me to Blockbuster, and we got a ton of games that we didn't have, along with the games I did have. Like, I had, at that point, it was like Double Dash, Melee, a bunch of Mario games, and Smash games, and all that, and basically what it was I wanted to have this fun a sleepover as possible. So, we found Nicktoons. I had loved Nicktoons Unite. I know he had said he loved Nicktoons Unite, so when I saw the sequel was available, we knew we were definitely going to rent it, so that's essentially what we did. I rented Nicktoons Battle for Volcano Island, and I waited until he was dropped off by his dad, and him and I played the game, and we beat it in about an hour. And that was literally the first time him and I were ever genuinely disappointed by a video game. So I definitely would consider playing through it, especially considering how big a disappointment it was. But only if Panda will relive the experience with me, because it will not be the same if he's not there. So I wouldn't expect it anytime soon, if we're gonna be frank with one another. Question number 10 is from CC Rose, and she would like to know, what plans do you have for your channel in 2019? Okay. On the one hand, I don't want to be like too open-ended and be like, I don't want to be too open-ended and be like, oh, I could do anything in 2019. But I'm of the opinion where I would rather get a game done that I would rather get I'd rather have something set up for myself to do, but I don't want to really reveal myself about it, but I also don't want to be too vague and say, oh, I could potentially do anything. Now, I'm going to start in terms of Let's Plays. 2019, I've been doing a lot of thinking about this, and I really do think that I want to do something along the lines of like a, like sort of like a year of thing, like instead of like some people do like a year of Minecraft or a year of Pokemon or a year of something like this. I would be doing like a year of like platformers. Now in case you don't know, platformers are the types of games like the normal Mario games and stuff like that where you jump and attack enemies and absorb enemies if you're Kirby and stuff like that. And your objective is to get to a certain point in the level to beat the level. I do have a bunch of platformers in mind for 2019. But I'm going to be focusing the rest of 2018 on the two games I'm working on now, which are Mario Party 4 and Kingdom Hearts 2. And then finishing up, or at least doing the next part of the projects I haven't finished, such as Mario Party 2, Yoshi Story, and Super Mario 64 DS. Because I do have to finish those. Mario 64 DS specifically. But 2019, like I said, is going to be a year of the platformer. And even though I intend on focusing mostly on platformers, that doesn't necessarily mean that I'm going to be just doing platformers. I do have plans to do a couple of other projects, including Mario Party 5, obviously, because that one's coming up next year. And potentially Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. But I'm not going to be making them my primary focus. Like I said, the primary focus is going to be the platformer games. And I'd like to get about 5 or 6 of them done this year. So, hopefully I can be able, or next year, hopefully I can do that for you guys. I also was floating around the idea of doing like one-off series where it's like I do an episode of... One second, guys. Damn allergies. I was thinking about doing like a one-off series where I like play games that absolutely frustrate me because I don't know, I think you guys seem to enjoy those ones more based on the view counts of me being absolutely frustrated. Not so much with Star Fox though, that's the weird thing. But anyway, like one-off series where I play games that absolutely frustrate me to no end. Like you could bet Battletoads would be there. You could bet the Genesis Fantasia game would be on there. What else would be on there? A couple of other games would definitely be on there. Alright, Peach, get that coin. Good girl. And there'd be like a bunch of other games that just like annoy me to no end, or I just despise to no end that I would play for you guys. But again, it would be like a one-off series. I've been floating that idea. I've been floating a return to Pokemon either this year or next year. But like I said, I still want to have a couple of, like another month or so off of that so I don't have to worry about it. But yeah, that's sort of where I am for that. In terms of openings, I don't really have like a set plan for openings in 2019. Honestly, guys, I'm sort of drained. And judging from a lot of your requests, a lot of you guys are too, to be honest. Because I've seen a lot of requests for either things I've already done or things I've like already done that are like slightly tweaked. So it's like it's weird like that. So I'm not gonna guarantee that I have any plans for openings in 2019. I might do a few one-off ones, a few unique ones. But personally, like I said, I'm a little cooked on the idea of doing openings, especially after this year. And I'm still working on the ones for this year. My most recent one I've done was 101 Dalmatians for the it was the Masterpiece Collection, but it's its re-release into the Classics line. And I still have a few more to do. I still have to do Pinocchio. I still have to figure out the Great Mouse Detective because I have no video footage for the 1999 Great Mouse Detective because the only one I've ever been able to find. Fun thing is, I went to the thrift store and I found the 1999 box of the Great Mouse Detective, but it had the 1992 VHS in it, and I was like, really? And don't think I don't know the difference. Not only did it say a Walt Disney Classic, but it also had the sneak preview trailer for Aladdin. So it's one of those things, and it was like I was really disappointed. I'm like, wow, that's what I have now. But I still have to do Pinocchio. I still have to do Fantasia. I still have to do The Fox and the Hound, which I'm moving back to 2000. I still have to do Tarzan. I still have to do maybe Aladdin. I'm not sure. I might do like a special edition thing for Aladdin, where like, you know how like Peter Pan and Sleeping Beauty in the early 2000s got special edition releases, even though they would get platinum edition releases later on in this decade. I think I might do that for Aladdin, because I'll just say like Disney wasn't really planning on anything further with Aladdin, and it would make a better excuse to have Aladdin later on in the Platinum Edition and Diamond Edition lines, where it's always being written off. Because I mean, like, really, this is like the Peter Pan just got released, okay, again. So between its Classics release and its Masterpiece Collection release, that was the longest Peter Pan has been in the Disney Vault. Think about that. That's an 8-year interval from 1990 to 1998. Then it was released in 2002 to go along with Peter Pan, Return to Neverland, which is fine. Then 2007 it was released as a Platinum Edition. I'm like, okay, that's fine. But then it was released in 2013 as part of the Diamond Edition, and now it's being released as 2018 as part of the Signature Collection. Like, Cinderella hasn't even been released for the Signature Editions yet. I'm sort of like confused about that. And neither is the Little Mermaid either, so that's the weird one. And that was released in the Diamond Edition the same year as Peter Pan, so it's like, you're still planning on doing Little Mermaid, right? I don't know. But yeah, I might do that for Aladdin, and then Fantasia 2000 I have to do. So I still have some openings videos I have to work on. I do want to lay down the groundwork for a potential Pokemon Let's Play. Be it Coliseum, be it an action replay of Heart Gold, be it a challenge one, I don't know. I'm just letting you know what I'm going to end up having to plan to do. Good, that one actually took a lot of time to answer, so wow, 11 is one I feel like I literally just answered. Will you ever go back to work on projects you've already worked on, such as, hold on, pardon me, 1 second, I need to read the rest of this. Thank you. Such as Mario Kart 64, Mario Party 2, Disney Stink Fast, Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Mario Super Sluggers. Now, Mario Kart 64, I don't have the ROM for anymore, so, get out of there, thank you. I don't have the ROM for anymore, so I wouldn't be able to play it for you guys. In fact, the only 2 ROMs I have on my computer for the Project 64 are Mario Party 3 and Conker's Bad Fur Day. So I would have to play it on the system. And if I'm going to be playing it on the system, I might as well jump to the next Mario Kart game in line, which would either be Super Circuit or Double Dash. And it's probably going to be Double Dash because apparently I suck at Super Circuit. I was playing it while I was editing or waiting for my videos to process, and turns out it did not go well. And why are you wasting your money on a warp block, Yoshi? I don't know. As for Mario Party 2, I am going back because there is a little doodad in Mario Party 2 that I have neglected to do. I've also neglected to do it in Mario Party 1, but I refuse to do control stick spinning games. So Minigame Island and Mario Party 1 will not be done. Mario Party 2's Minigame Coaster, on the other hand, which I have physically been able to do without getting a game over, I would definitely consider going back and doing, and I probably am going to. It depends really on how long Kingdom Hearts 2 takes, how long Super Mario 64 DS takes, how long Mario Party 4 takes, and if I choose to do Yoshi Story or not. Because like I said, Yoshi Story was a project I wanted to do for a long time, but it never materialized. So, I don't know. As for Yu-Gi-Oh!, I'm not going back to do the Eternal Duel of Soul. That one is done. Locked up. Kaputski. Goodbye. Not going back to that. If I have to do another Yu-Gi-Oh! Game, it would be a different one, like Sacred Cards, Nightmare Troubadour, something like that. I would never go back and do the Eternal Duel of Soul because I've already done it and it's over. Disney Stink Fast. I've considered going back and doing it. It's not that I don't want to, it's just that, like I said, I don't really have a need to have contingency plans anymore because Elgato is working so perfectly, and I have Hop Hog now, so if I had any real need for contingency plans, I have a lot more now. I have the Virtual Console, I have the PlayStation from the Wii U, I'm gonna get the Switch, I'm gonna have all of the PlayStation 4 games available to me. So I really don't have much of a need to go back and work on Kingdom Hearts, on Disney's Think Fast again, unless you guys, like, really want me to. And that's only, like, really want me to. I mean, it is my most popular Let's Play by far. I think the first video has almost 1,500 views. So, it's... You guys liked it, so I might go back and do it. But again, it's just a matter of when and should I ever be able to. Mario Super Sluggers is an interesting one. Now, in terms of, like, doing the story mode again, I wouldn't do it. But I have been floating around the idea of doing a World Series thing. Like, maybe playing with someone, or maybe not playing with someone. It might be, I might have, like, someone, like a fan or something, pick a team that I would go up in the World Series against. But that would just not be that wouldn't just be limited to Super Sluggers, that would be, like, everybody. Like, I could do MLB 18 The Show with Mark Leota on the PS4 and do a World Series. But I could also do Power Pros for that. I could also do Super Sluggers for that. It's all dependent on what I want to do. I'm gonna be talking with Mark about doing that at some point. Maybe do like a fantasy draft of one of the baseball games, and then have us ultimately play it together. And I don't think he got it. Nope, he did not. But Super Sluggers is up there for debate. Mario Superstar Baseball, Backyard Baseball, any baseball games I have. I've been considering doing a World Series for again, because I remember doing it for the Birthday Bash in 2016, and I had a lot of fun with it. That's pretty much it for all my questions. So I may as well get back into this game and see if I can help Yoshi win. Because everyone's starting to get stars left and right now. Alright, let's put me in there. And let's do this. And my first game is Picture in Perfect. Good. I wanted to start with a good game this time around. I was afraid when I saw that which will not be named on there, I was afraid I was going to end up having to get that. Alright, let's see. It comes after the red cap. Oh, crap. Too early. After the regular looking nose. After the tongue. Alright, and... bah! Aw. Oh, wow, none of them look really stupid. Mario's is the closest one that looks really stupid. Mario's is the one that looks the dumbest, but... those weren't that funny. Maybe I'm just getting more mature with how things look. I don't know. Alright. Ooh, we got a duel. So I can put my controller down for a second. Did I take my allergy medicine, did I? I don't think I did. I may as well take it now. These aren't enormous pills, so... what is it, 1 pill or 2 pills? Oh! It's 1 pill, so... it's a 24-hour one, that's good. I thought I was going to be taking Benadryl, but I do have some of the 24-hour ones left. Oh, Mario's got this. Congratulations, Mario.
I'm the best.
And 22 coins. What does he get? The reverse mushroom and a skeleton key. Neither of which he really needed at that point. But that's all good. Ooh, I get to do an item now. Yay. Hey, batter. Nope, swing and swipe. Alright, what item you gonna give me, game? Dueling glove. I'm gonna go for the gold mushroom. Gold mushroom. I'm coming to get you. There we are. And I have the boo repellent to keep myself protected. I'm stuck with that stupid warp block though. Ooh! Good for Mario. A lamp? Nope. Then I don't know what your plan is, Mario. Alright, Peach. And Toadstool Titan. Oh crap. No you don't. No you don't. No you don't. I got you now, princess. Oh, come on. Oh, there we go. I hate that the frame rate just dramatically plummets at that game. And it's just that one, too. That's the weird one. Alright. Only a couple of turns left. Last 3 turns, okay. And you got rid of a skeleton key, good for you. Alright, so let's see. We'll see what we can potentially get on our next couple of turns. Oh my god! Oh my god, is every one of these gonna have one of these moments? 777, are you serious? Well, I guess there goes the suspense of who's gonna win this game. I don't need anything. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my god. 50 oh my, that's ridiculous. That is just ridiculous. Really? Alright, and oh, Peach can be a problem if she keeps getting stars. Alright, Boulder Ball. Who's the one? Mario, okay. I can do this. Let's do this, peeps. Ah, crap. I faked right when I should have faked left. Oh my god. I'm not getting up there. Go, DK! Go, DK! Oh, you almost had it. No! Gotcha. Stinks to be you, Mario. He's just getting curb stomped in this one. I was actually looking forward to a slightly competitive game. But then this game goes and gives me 777 in a row. Another reverse mushroom for DK. And I don't know who that's happening. I think I'm going to win specifically off of coins. And to ensure that, I might as well dual Peach here. Baby Bowser Bonkers? Okay, I can do that. Actually, all of those except for, like, crowd cover I could do. Alright. Oh wow, she's actually kicking my rear end right now. Oh, come on! Every time I was about to make a combo, he just stopped jumping. Oh well. Still have 68 coins. And I may as well use that warp block the last turn. And another mini game for Mario. Need my phone. There we are. There we are. And he got the Bowser phone.
Yahoo!
Good for you, Mario. And a cell phone for her, even though it's completely useless. Peach might actually win the more I think about it. If she wins the Happening Star, I know she's landed on it a couple of times. I think it's between her and Donkey Kong. Alright, Logjam. Now what's Z? I think the 8 trigger is Z, so let's see. We'll find out, Monkey Man. We'll find out. Oh, there we go. No, I said put A, jerk. I really should, like, put, like, a letter on it, like, instead of it saying, like, 4 for this button, it's, like, that's A, no, that's B. Then again, I do use this for Sega, too, so. We just drew. Oh, my God. I think Peach might actually win. We'll find out in one more turn. It's gonna be between Donkey Kong and Peach for that Happening Star. Alright, so let's see. How many? See if I have to pay attention or not. Oh, I do have to pay some attention. At least I'll be able to clinch victory for myself. Slapdown, okay. Ooh, stress-inducing one. Alright, let's do this. We're looking for the yellow and pink flower. Nope. 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 Ooh, second. But Peach finished in last, so that's all good. Donkey Kong could win that, that's okay. It's not the end of the world if he won that. And I got 4 of my own coins back, so may as well. Let's see who I warp with. Mario. And I roll a 1. Pretend to be Peach! Pretend to be Peach! Oh, you jerk! Do I get Sexy Bowser? No, I get Pete Dance Bowser. What's up, buddy? What do you got? What do you got to say? What do you got to say? Reverse curse. It only affects. Actually, it affects nobody. Actually, it affects Mario. Mario is the only one that can't go in straight because everybody else is already gone. Oh, there you go, Mario. You made it work to your advantage. Oh, Peach has to go reverse. Alright, and our last minigame is going to be 4-on-4, and it is going to be Bounce and Trounce. Okay. Can I revive my Bitches Be Hating My Swag song? Based off of the wonderful thing about Tiggers? Let's find out. Bitches be hating my swag. Bitches be hating my swag. Bitches be hating my swag. Bitches be hating my... No! Apparently not. I died before any of the panels fell out. Mario! What was that? Alright, let's see where this last one leads us. Alright, this is going to be an interesting game. I want to see how this turns out. If Peach wins happening, she wins. I think the other two are locks for Yoshi, though. Alright, let's see. Minigame, Yoshi. Coin, Yoshi. Alright, this is the big one. Happening star. Peach won. Oh, good for her. That third star, I knew she was going to be trouble. But she won. She earned this win. Congratulations, Peach. Barely, but you did win. Good for you, sweetie. I'm gonna see these stats. Oh, wow, she had that by a lot. Never mind. I thought that last one did it for her, but oh well. Anyway, thank you guys for joining me. I am NMan64. Join me next time for our next Q&A session, which is going to be 3,000. Yep, it's going to be 3,000. So it might be a little while until we get the next one, but for the next session, I know you guys are good. You'll be able to get me around out there if you guys have the mind to it, or others will lead themselves to my channel through nostalgia reasons. Anyway, thank you guys for joining me, and I will see you guys next time for a Q&A session when we hit number 3,000. Until then, sayonara.